Welcome to another episode of Courtside Talk. This is week 12 MVP rankings. This is going to be a tough episode because there's so many changes and I'm excited to bring it to you guys. My name is Matt, aka Easy Money, aka Mr. Borrow Your Girl, aka Babyface Killer. I got Peter from Storm Fitness in the cut. What's up, bro?
We live and alive. It's Mr. Fat to Mr. Fit, and this is one of the craziest historic top fives we've ever seen, bro. This MVP race is crazy. Crazy.
Go. Let's get into it. But before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything that you see. Let us know who you think your dark horse is. Let's get straight to it. We wanted to speak about this. Donovan Mitchell dropped 71 points, 10 assists. He almost got a triple-double. He was 2 rebounds shy, and that's not enough to keep up in this race, despite Cleveland being up. They're doing well in the power rankings, and they're top 4 team in the East, but it's still not enough. Why is Donovan Mitchell at number 7?
Listen, number 7 on this top 10 is still crazy because those top 5 guys up there are dropping historic numbers every night. It's been like a crazy game, historic game, Wilt Chamberlain game every night from every one of those top 5 to top 6 guys. And it's just, Donovan's been doing it too. And the fact that he dropped 71 and still can't crack that top 5 just shows you how long those guys have been doing it for this whole season, bro. Every night it's been something spectacular. It's been something noteworthy. It's been da-da-da every night from those top 5 guys.
Yeah, I even saw a list of people who scored 40-plus points this season. It's actually a big list.
Yeah.
Even the 50 pieces, a lot of 50 pieces we're seeing this year. So it's really exciting. All right, let's go straight to the top 5.
Yeah, let's just go, bro. Let's go. Let's talk to the reason why Mr. 71's down there, bro.
All right. Giannis, he's doing everything he can, man. He's been dropping 20 rebounds a game for a couple games in a row, on top of having 40-point games. He just hit his career high. It was about 51, I believe. And Giannis is him, bro. He's not gonna go away in this race. What do you think of Giannis?
Honestly, the Milwaukee Bucks have had some pretty frustrating losses, and Giannis snapping is just like a result of the frustration.
I feel so too.
There's a lot
people
of
are counting him out. They're talking down on his name, and he's just responding.
Exactly. There's a lot of things going wrong in Milwaukee, and Giannis's performance has not been one of them. He did have one stinker last night, but again, if you're looking at the big picture, this guy is dropping. He had a stretch of 4 games where he just put 40 plus in 4 straight games. And then the next game he had a 30 point double in that 5th game. So you're looking at a span of incredible numbers, and he's just trying to will his team to wins and carry his team to wins because they're missing Middleton, and Drew Holiday's been in and out of the lineup. And, they're really relying heavy on Giannis to do everything. And he's delivering. He's Giannis.
Yeah.
Greek freak.
My theory is he's probably not even going to be a finalist this year just because of his inefficiency. The free throw line and the outside shooting, just because of how competitive this race is. I don't think his dominance inside is enough to get him as a finalist. I would love to be wrong because I love Giannis, but that's just the truth I see in this race. It's super competitive when we're talking about the top of the top. All right, number 4, Luka Doncic, everyone's motherfucking favorite. Luka's doing everything he can. He's having insane games, but I don't know. It's not enough. The rest of the team has to help. It can't just be Tim Hardaway Jr., Dinwiddie, and Christian Wood. We got to see more from the team. I don't think Luka's going to win if his team isn't going to be above 500. I'll be honest with you. I think the team overall is what's hurting him in this race. What do you think of Luka?
Bro, he is averaging 45 points in the last 6 games, trying to do everything he can. I saw a stat the other day that about 90% of his buckets are coming unassisted. And it's
creating his own plays.
Yeah, he's
He
doing it
has to.
himself, right? He's doing it himself. All that scoring, all those buckets, 45 points per game, it's coming out of his hands. It's coming off the dribble. It's coming out of what he has to do for himself. A lot of the team is not doing anything to make for Luka. And this type of situation, they kind of made their bed to be like that. So this is kind of like this is what they wanted, right? And Luka's kind of giving them what they wanted, doing everything. But like you said, it's going to be hard to see the win record, the win loss record reflect, MVP candidacy, because the team is relying so heavily on Luka, right? If Luka has a bad night, Mavericks are lost. That's it, bro. They rely so heavily on Luka. And Luka doesn't have many bad nights. He doesn't have many bad nights, right? He's carrying, he's putting up, he's putting up, he's putting up. So I don't know. I would like to see that number of unassisted buckets drop a little bit so they can get a little bit more team-friendly buckets, because Jokic said it himself. One guy scores, a guy gets a bucket, one guy is happy. If a guy gets
Yes,
an
sir.
assist, two guys are happy, right? And that
Yes,
makes you
sir.
work hard on defense.
We'd love to see Luca in the top 3. Hopefully, in the next coming weeks, we see him there as long as his team gets to winning ways. All right, number 3, Kevin Durant. Over the last 20 games, he's averaging a 60, 40, 96.
I hate to
Oh,
see
yeah, I know you hate to see. You fucking hate it.
Ever winning every
He's
night. Oh,
fucking him, bro. He's fucking him. He ranks 8th in total blocks. So he's doing on the defensive end. KD is in full form right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see another MVP candidacy from KD. Like, he looks really good. If he could keep this up for the rest of the season, I could definitely see him being a finalist or winning it. What do you think?
No cap. If KD wasn't such a dickhead, I think he'd be probably number one
He's
this
not a
week.
dickhead, bro. He's a nice guy.
He didn't talk so much shit about the media earlier in the season. He'd probably be number one by now. But
Bro, fuck the media.
again, I'm standing by what my take. I'm standing by my take. I think that top 3. Hey, did I say 3 was gonna be his cap, or did I say 4 was gonna be his cap? I
You
said I
just said
said
he wasn't going to win it.
I said he wasn't gonna win it, but you know what? I think I might have to. If I said 3 was his cap, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah,
I might have to go back.
switch up. I
I
see.
think he might be a finalist. I just don't see him winning it. I just
That's
don't
fair.
see him winning it. He's
That's
doing
fair.
so much. He's doing so much, so his name has to be there, bro.
Yeah.
And the team is winning too. And the team is winning.
The only reason where I could agree with you is just because I know like they're really, really set on like making a playoff run, so they might shut him down earlier to get some rest. So I could definitely see that kind of like him slowing down near the end of the season, and that might affect it when we're coming down to the wire.
I don't even know if they'll do that. I don't even know if they'll do it, because KD's game
I
is
hope
just
not, because I think he should win, bro. I think he
like
should.
even
He's the best player in the league. Like when we talk about like LeBron, KD, like these are the guys who are like the best players.
yeah. And I'm like thinking, yo, they could tell him to play like a chill 25 minutes where he puts up like a cool 28 points, just like on high post turnaround fadeaway jumpers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He
Shout
could
out
take a
KD.
rest. He could take a rest in game, hypothetically, the way he plays.
Yes, sir. All right, let's move on to number 2, Jason Tatum. He is not going away. His name bubbled up in this race. He's the youngest guy in this race, him and Luca. But I think this is the name.
He's the fresh meat.
Yeah, he's
on the block.
He has the smallest name out of everyone, just because his name's on the come up. And yeah, I love to see it. I think Jason Tatum has a real chance of winning.
That's why he's number 1, because he's a fresh name. He's a fresh name right now, and same with Luka. That's why he stays up in that top 5, because of those 2 guys. I think are fresh names, and I think they're gonna get a lot of love from the media, because guys are really used to seeing Jokic and KD and all those guys every day.
Yeah. I love this. Like, he's averaging crazy numbers, 31, 8, and 4. It's really good. I have a theory he might drop out of this race. I just think about like the veterans in this, like when it comes to Joel Embiid, Jokic, KD. Doncic is the only new guy, like Giannis as well. Doncic is the only new guy that I see that can keep up with these guys, but I would love for Jason Tatum to surprise me. I just think when it comes to like
I think Tatum could stay. I think Tatum could stay
say
up.
right, Tate him.
Take him. Take him. My bad. My bad. Said not. Tatum can stay up there. Tatum can stay up there just because
Okay.
again he skipped
He's
Jokic,
on a
but
good team as well. He
he's
has
got
the support.
yeah, he's got multiple MVPs. So you got the voter fatigue, and then you got KD, who all media mans hate, and then you've got Giannis, who again voter
Bro,
fatigue. He's already
not
won it.
all media mans hate him. Most of them do, but
You know what I'm
oh,
talking about.
bro.
So
Okay.
the fresh meat definitely gives him that advantage, and not to mention the Celtics are killing it. He's
Yeah.
killing it, right?
Yeah.
So
He's stepping
yeah,
up as a leader. He's passing more. Like, we definitely see it. So shout out to Tatum. We wish him the
hate him.
best in this race. Tate him. Number one, Nikola Jokic. I told you this motherfucker is going nowhere in
I
this
thought
race,
I thought I
bro.
thought I thought Jokic was number two. My bad.
Yo, Jokic is the NBA leader in triple doubles. He has 9 already.
Jokic
Tatum
is
only
number
has
one
2 for
this
his
week.
career, I believe. And
Oh,
yo, he's just doing everything. I think the best thing is the Denver Nuggets are doing it in winning ways. In my opinion, from what I've seen in Denver, this might be the best roster that they've ever had. I think they're clicking. Aaron Gordon, he's making Aaron Gordon look like an all-star. I feel like a
that,
lot of Aaron Gordon's
that's
success,
huge. That's
huh?
huge. It's
Yeah, I
huge.
feel like a lot of Aaron Gordon's success is because of Jokic, and that's what this MVP is about. Like I remember when like LeBron, when he was like making like stars in Cleveland, like Mo Williams, Daniel Gibson, like when he was making those players like play above
Very
and beyond. Like I see that right now with Aaron Gordon, Bruce Brown, Caldwell Pope. You know what I mean? Like everyone's
That
having
reminds
like
me when
really good years.
Allen
Bones
Iverson had to
Highland.
run with those scrubs too, bro. When Allen Iverson had that
Okay,
scrub
we're
last
talking
night.
about MVPs between AI and LeBron, right? So yeah, you know what? Jokic is I didn't predict him in the beginning of the season just because I thought because of his name and everything around it, it's really hard to win 3 in a row, and he doesn't have that big mass appeal like Luca or
He doesn't
LeBron
have a
or
chip yet. He doesn't have
sorry?
a chip yet. He doesn't have a chip yet, and he doesn't have the new kid on the block type energy that Tatum and Luca have, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm very happy with Nikola Jokic at number one. I think that like, for me, this is showing that the NBA writers and stuff like that, they're not looking at too much of the flashiness and they're actually seeing who's playing the best basketball. This guy's averaging 25,
Yo,
11, and 10, bro.
he's playing
Like
not
he's
only
fucking him, bro.
he's playing the most efficient basketball.
What do you think of Jokic?
Like Luca's done an amazing job of getting it done by himself. Jokic has done an amazing job of turning scrubs into into great role players. Like he's
Yeah.
brought up KCP for great games. He's brought up Bruce Brown for great games. He's making Aaron Gordon play at his peak level. We saw like versions of Aaron Gordon that looked really good in Orlando, but it was only for like a night or two nights at like in a row, and
Yeah,
then
this might be his best season for sure.
Jokic is making sure Aaron Gordon is giving his best Aaron Gordon game every friggin' night, right? And Aaron Gordon's loving it. It's great energy. He's playing a lot of defense. He never used to see defense from Aaron Gordon, right? And you just gotta hope Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray can stay healthy. No more back shots for MPJ, and those guys can keep their record up. No, for real. Because even when those guys disappear, like it's not even that big of an issue for Jokic because this guy's throwing 5-hole passes, over the head passes to their scrubs, and they're getting all easy layups. So layup.
Yeah, for sure. And we have to note, like, between last year and this year, like, Jamal Murray has been out of the lineup last year, and this year he's in and out. And the way Jokic has been kind of like playmaking out, like, to make up for Jamal Murray's rehab coming back into it and getting back into full form, we have to appreciate Jokic getting 10 assists a game to, keep the offense flowing. So I'm okay with Nikola Jokic at number one.
Historic.
I think he's gonna win the race. Honestly, I don't. Someone has to pull something crazy out of their bag to beat this guy because this guy's doing like what this
Might
guy is
see it.
doing.
You
Like,
might see another 60-20 game happen. You might see another 70 game from these guys, bro.
fuck man, 71 points isn't enough. 60-20 and 8 isn't enough, or 60-20-10. So like
Hey,
like you
listen,
have to do something extra special to
more
beat
great
Jokic.
basketball for us.
Yeah, man. This is an exciting race. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for week 13 of the MVP ladder. And we'll have much more videos about the All-Star turnouts and everything else coming soon. We out.
Go. Great recording, man.